So today we'll be learning how to find the total surface area of a triangular prism. And triangular prisms come in many different shapes and styles, right? This one right here looks like a cheese, and I'm sure that you guys have seen a slice of cheese looking like this before. Now, in order to find the total surface area, what that is basically saying is that we need to find the area for each of the following surfaces, and these are the only surfaces that we can see. If you guys were supposed to take up a cheese with the same design or same style and dissect it or flip it around and look at it, you will realize that we have two triangular shapes. So just as how we have a triangular shape here, we have another one around at this side. So if I was supposed to draw those two triangular shapes, I would have one looking like this and another identical one looking like this. If you're supposed to pay keen attention to this face right here, you know that there will be another identical face around the back at that side, and that face is basically a rectangle, so we would also have two rectangles. And the cheese or the triangular prism, it also has a bottom face, and based on what you can see in this diagram, you would also know that the bottom face of this cheese would be another rectangle looking like this. So let us try to find the total surface area of this triangular prism. Firstly, we can find the surface area of both of the triangles. So we know that one triangle is here and the other one would be right there. We already know how to find the area of a triangle by using the formula half base times height. Some people say base times height divided by 2. Both of them are basically saying the same thing. So we know that we have two triangles. So we can either do this. We can either say 2 multiplied by the base times the height over 2, and that would basically be the area of the triangles. The reason why we're multiplying everything by 2 is because we have two triangles. We have one here and we have one here. What we could do also is that we could find the area of this one as well, and after we find the area of this, we multiply it by 2 or we add it by itself to find the area of the triangle on the other side. But if we do it this way, we will find both of them at once. Let us substitute values. So we can say that would be 2 multiplied by what would be the base. The base we know would be this number right here. So that would be 4 meters multiplied by the height, which is 6 meters. I hope that you're following in your books. And we would divide that answer by 2. And we already looked at why the formula for finding the area of a triangle is base times height multiplied by 2. Right, let us go a step further and simplify it. So we know that we have 2 multiplied by 4 6 is 24, and 24 divided by 2 would give us 12, while meter multiplied by meter would be meter squared. So that would be 12 meters squared multiplied by 2, which will give us 24 meters squared. Now, we have found the area for just the triangles, but remember, we have 3 rectangles. We have a face, we have this face, we have its identical face at the back, and we have a face at the bottom. What is the area for this face? If we were supposed to find this face, the two sides that we need to focus on is this 5 meters right here and this 3 meters going up, because one of them is the length and one of them is the width. But we know that we have two of these rectangles. We have one here and we have one at the back. So also we can say that the area of the rectangle is equal to, and because there are two of them, we can just say 2 open bracket multiplied by length times width, which would be equal to 2 open bracket, right? The length is what? Let's say 5 meters multiplied by the width, which is 3 meters. All of that is equal to 2 multiplied by 5, 3 is 15. Meter times meter give us meter squared. And 2 multiplied by 15 would give us 30 meter squared. Now, we found the total surface area for the two triangles and for these two rectangles, but we also have one other rectangle which is at the bottom, which we just identified. Which numbers do you think that we would use to find the area for the rectangle at the bottom? Pause the video and tell me. Perfect. So we would use 4 meters and 5 meters. So the area of the last rectangle would be 4 meters times 5 meters, which would be equal to 20 meters squared. Now this is a very long way to do it. So now we have the total surface area of both of the triangles. We have the total surface area of the two front rectangles, and we have the total surface area of the bottom rectangle, or the rectangle at the base. What do you think we can do now to find the total surface area of the entire triangular prism? Pause the video and tell me. Yes, we can add all of the areas together which we found. So that would be, and this is a bit jumbled, 24 meters squared plus 30 meters squared plus 20 meters squared, and all of that would give us 74 meters squared.